India's retaliation to Pakistan's ceasefire violations along the line of control has come up. Now, in this video, the armed forces hit 16 posts of the Pakistani army from the Rajouri and Poonch areas. Pakistani posts were destroyed starting right from 6th to the 10th of May in response to a ceasefire violation by Pakistan. Time after time, they were violating the ceasefire along the de facto border. Now, forward posts in Lam, Nowshera, Krishna Ghati and Salutri sector were decimated by the Indian army. Now, a video of the Indian army completely hammering forward posts of the Pakistani military. At least 16 of them is making rounds. We've accessed that video, which shows India's retaliation, India's firm stand against Pakistan's continuous ceasefire violations along the line of control. In this video, the armed forces have hit 16 posts of the Pakistani army from Rajouri and Poonch areas. Now, Pakistani posts were destroyed and hammered right from the 6th till the 10th of May continuously in response to ceasefire violations by Pakistan. Forward posts in Lam, Nowshera, Krishna Ghati and Salutri sector were decimated by the Indian army. This is the visual on your screens. We're also being joined by my colleague Gursimran to get us more updates into the matter. Gursimran, speak to us about the latest video that's come up, where on one hand, the Air Force was continuously battering various air bases and military installations inside Pakistan. The army was also active starting from 6th till the 10th of May, completely battering the forward posts of the Pakistani military. Talk to us about it.
So it's the military might of the Indian army that has actually pushed the Pakistan to come on the talking terms and to agree for the ceasefire. Because what Pakistan was saying that they are ready for the full-fledged war. But these videos, a 76-second video in which 16 posts of the Pakistan have been destroyed, this is a clearly evidence that how Pakistan was forced to come on the knees. Reason being that the Pakistan that was boasting for a war has come down to the talking terms because they know the kind of a setback they have faced from the Indian army. The 16 posts, the visuals are from the 6th of May to 10th of May. There are several other videos that have surfaced earlier also, but this is the latest one that has come to us via sources in the Indian army. And here it can be clearly seen that how the posts are being raised to rubble by the Indian army's bunker busters, because it was very much needed. Pakistan was targeting the civilian areas. They were targeting the vital locations of the Indian army in the garb of the ceasefire, and also were attempting to push terrorists into the Indian territory. So all these attempts were foiled by the security forces when the Pakistan was retaliated effectively, and the level and the magnitude of the retaliation, the Indian army in its statement said that it was calibrated and proportionate. And yes, here it can be seen that the Pakistan attempted to destroy the Indian army post. Indian army went a step ahead and completely destroyed it. So this was the difference in the India's retaliation, because the India's retaliation, as the Prime Minister has also given a go-ahead to the forces, that if a bullet comes to that side, the retaliation should be by a bomb. So that was the kind of a retaliation that the Indian army has followed on ground, and these visuals are evidence of the India's army's might that has totally decimated the Pakistani infrastructure. The Pakistani post on the forward area, yesterday we saw a video that was shared by the Indian army in which it can be seen that the Pakistani surveillance stations that are also being destroyed. So there was nothing left for the Pakistan at the LOC, and what Pakistan was fearing that if there is an aggression that starts from the boots on ground, it is going to be very difficult for the Pakistan to hold actually the area that they have, and that's why they came on the talking terms, pleaded for the ceasefire to which India has agreed.
Right, Gursimran, thanks very much for getting us those key details into